So there I was in a tiny town of Wisconsin. I don't know the actual name of the town, but I had to get gas, and I'd been driving for about 13 hours at this point in one day.
Damn, yeah, that's a lot of driving.
Started at 7 a.m. I had to drive through 3 states, and now I'm coming back from several states over.
And you're getting gas.
I had to get gas. Also, I've been drinking a lot of coffee, so I also had to shit.
It happens.
Pull up to the gas, and I'm towing a trailer full of arcade games. And I pull up to get gas, and there's another guy in a truck with a trailer on it. And I noticed from this trip that people in these tiny towns, they look at me better that I'm in a big truck with a trailer.
Because it's like, oh, that guy's a country guy.
He's doing something. Yeah.
He's working.
I get out of the truck, I start putting the gas in it, and the guy standing out there, I noticed that his trailer is one of those horse trailers.
Yep.
And I am exhausted at this point. So I turn to him and I go, isn't it funny that back in the day, the horses would be pulling the trailer itself?
Why would you just talk to a stranger?
I was so out of it.
And he just kind of giggled too.
Well, he's just like, I don't think he really got it at first. And also, I might have not said it that well.
Yeah, you're probably like, there's a horse.
And he goes, what do you pull? I'm go, Pac-Man.
Not even saying arcade games, just Pac-Man.
I go inside because I am hyped up on coffee and I have to shit.
He's probably like, what the fuck?
He'll remember it for the rest of his life. So then I go into the bathroom and nobody's in the gas station. So I walk into the bathroom and I open the door and there's the one employee's in there and he's got the cleaning stuff with him. I'm like, God damn it. And he looks young, like old teenager maybe.
Cleaning a bathroom.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, I have to use this. So I go to the furthest stall, the big one, which is nice. I got some room.
The handicap stall? Is that what you do?
Well, I went to the furthest end. And I started doing my business. And then the guy cleaning the bathroom walks all the way down and starts cleaning the stall next to me. Because it goes like door, sink, urinal, stall, big stall.
Why did he
pass all the way down?
And he's next to you?
Yeah. And then I noticed he's on his knees down there.
Yeah, I know, because he's scrubbing the toilet.
And then I'm at the wiping stage. And so I do that, and then I notice his head peeks under the door, but he's not looking at me. But I can see like the back of his head.
The toilet.
Yeah, and then he just looks at me.
He looks at you?
And at this point, I think I'm just looking at him like, not angrily, but like, what are you doing?
Don't look at me.
And he just looks and then looks away and gets up.
What did he think was going to happen? What did he die?
So I thought you'd appreciate that a man has now caught me shitting. Except for I wasn't behind a barn at a Boy Scout camp. I was in a stall.
Yeah, I
was safe.
Yeah, he came and just looked at, and that's a vulnerable. Yeah. But also, you have the higher ground there. He's on the ground. You could have kicked him.
No, because it's a handicap stall, so he's
yes, it's a waist, like right there.
So he could see like my whole, like he wasn't just looking at my legs. He could look up at me,
everything
in my eyes,
and you're just because I'd probably be staring at him too, because I'm like, don't look, and then he does, and I go, what? I'd probably be like, what are you doing?
I didn't say it because he looked away at me, like. Because also, if I was him, I would have to look too. If I was down there, I just wouldn't have gone down there. Yeah, I think he didn't realize how low he was.
I would have avoided it. I would have not cleaning. Wait till you left and then.
Or like cleaned a sink.
Yeah, it just. He wanted to get real close to the action. He wanted to see how the freaking bread was made, dude. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate.
Just straight eye contact.
Yep, that, and then I walked outside. The cowboy was gone. Probably for the best.
Yeah.
I ruined his night, and then I got my night ruined.
That's karma for you. In small town.
I did deserve that, yeah.
But small town, dude. I'm sure everyone's talking about it right now.
Because also, I don't think there were towns. Because I was driving through some area, and it would say like I can't remember what it was called, but where it's not an actual township. And I wonder what has to happen for an area to not even be a town.
Because a township is even smaller.
Yeah, but like I think you like, so maybe it was a township, but like it's where you can lose your like town title.
Yeah.
I can't even think of the word, but they were also, I don't know if these are the ones, but also I drove through like Poland and I was like, up next is Denmark. I'm like, what are we doing?
That's the name of town.
Yeah, they're just like, this is adorable. You're going to think you're in Europe.
Hey, it's like, you guys want to go to Denmark for vacation? Yeah.
Not even a windmill there.
3-hour drive, baby. and we're still in the Midwest.
Because the issue was my last stop on this trip, because I had 3 stops. My last one was it was just to a guy's farm because he collects arcade games. So by the time I got there, and then I just plugged in like the address in Iowa I was going back to, it took me down like back roads, and those were terrifying.
Because you're pulling a truck, yeah.
Well, and also because my phone was like lower percent and it wasn't charging great. And so I like to do the thing on my GPS where it's like, all right, 50 miles. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to turn this off. But it kept doing in 10 miles, continue.
Oh, so you can't.
So I don't know what the next step is.
Yeah, you're
even
like,
though it
God
kept
damn
being continue for like 80 miles. And I would.
In 10 miles, continue.
Yeah.
Why?
At this point, I was driving up this like one area, got a little foggy, and I kept noticing, because it was dark at this point because there's no street lights, but I would keep seeing these tractor crossing signs.
Oh, yeah.
And what are those about? It's not like they're going to be like wandering deer that are crossing the path. Like, I expect going over a hill and seeing a tractor and a farmer with like caught in the headlights look.
Well, it's because they put it there because tractors on the street go really slow.
Sure. So I pictured it as crossing, though.
Yeah. We're going super slow.
Go now.
Perpendicular to the road. So if you're on your way, you got to stop.
Yep.
You got to let the tractor go first.
It's just like
that's
deer
the right
crossing.
of way. The tractor always goes first. You always turn right on red.
But that was a long and just
that sounds. And it was a Saturday.
Yeah, I did it as a Saturday so I could have today off, because this is a Moist Monday.
It's a Moist Monday, and it's a celebratory episode. Let's freaking get into it, boys and ghouls.
And we're back!
First time the microphone wasn't on.
But this is a very special episode.
Yes,
because
happy March. It's a March day. Oh, there goes the hat.
And also, it is our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, we've been doing this podcast for 2 years.
2 years worth of Moist Mondays.
Oh my God. That sucks.
It's fucking stupid.
What a waste of fucking time.
And thank you for wasting that time with us.
Weekly. That's a lot. Holy shit. Like, I was like,
what episode number is this?
100 teens, or
Okay.
120 something.
It might be 120.
123?
Really?
I don't know, something like that. But it's like, that's insane.
You can see below, but that's several days straight of a Moist Monday.
Yeah, dude.
Like, if you add them all together, that's so much.
We have so many episodes, and like, it sucks is if you find us now, and you're like, oh, I'd be willing to go back through the backlog. Good luck.
I don't know. There might be good ones back there.
I think there is good moments, but I definitely wouldn't waste my time going back.
But also, you think about it, we are competing with just work noise.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what a podcast is we just have to be better than your mind wandering while you're at work.
Yeah, you just need something to distract you while you're doing while you're driving a forklift in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Cough, cough.
I mean, when I was driving the truck, I was just listening to podcasts.
Not this one.
No, much better ones.
And which ones were they called?
I don't remember which ones I listened to. Oh, I did a few last podcasts on the left.
So yeah, those are good.
Well, because also then I can just do like 6 hours of one story, because it'll be part 2, part 3.
Yeah, that makes
of
sense.
A serial killer. I'm like, sure, it'll keep me awake.
That sounds terrifying.
Keeps
So
me
you're
awake.
driving in small town,
Yeah.
and then you're like, howdy. Isn't it wild that horse used to pull that horse?
You're like, I'm gonna fucking kill this person.
But first, this employee's gonna see me shit. But freaking 2 years of a podcast, that's the longest we've ever done anything creative consistently.
That's true. Well, together.
Yeah, together, yeah. Every time we do something else creatively, it does not last very long.
That's why putting a day of the week in the title helped.
Yeah, because we can't miss it. Be like, oh, we'll put it on Tuesday.
Nope.
Can't.
It's not a Tipsy Tuesday podcast. It is a Moist Monday podcast.
Yeah, it's a Wet Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Frisky Friday, Saturated Saturday, and Slippery Sunday
Hell
podcast.
yeah.
It's an alcoholic podcast.
It sure is.
But it feels really nice. And I thought it would be kind of fun. 2 years. And most people probably haven't listened to the first couple episodes, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to tell our story again.
Oh.
A friendship story.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? I think that'd be fun to revisit.
Of how we became friends?
Yeah, back in the day.
Okay, sure.
I think that because we talked about it before, but that was like episode maybe 4, probably.
Sure.
And also we were probably hammered, and there was no video back then.
That's true.
So in case you want to hear the story,
and you want to see the story be said,
it's on YouTube.
Most Monday podcast.
Yeah, so yeah, let's freaking talk about it.
All right, but let's first shot about it.
What? Let's first shot about it.
You brought liquor. I wanted a shot.
You brought alcohol. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do a shot of tequila Blanco, rested in wine barrels.
All right.
This is pretty good tequila. I think.
I like clear tequila better.
Isn't all tequila clear?
Gold tequila.
Oh yeah, I like clear one better. Yeah. This is gonna be tough. Blanco, 100% de agave. Sure. Yeah. The can is cool. It's like a heart. It's a heart bouquet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, I'm going to put my microphone down and pour these real quick.
You also called it a can.
Did I?
Yeah. You said the can is cool.
Oh, I'm so used to talking about beer. Like, I'm just like, the can's cool.
Yeah, you have a problem.
The gas...
The what?
The glass bottle is cool.
Jesus Christ.
The gas. I'm having a stroke,
Apparently.
I guess. We made it 2 years, and that's the end, everybody. Thank you. Good night.
Dance around in your bones.
Oh my God. Here we go. 2 years.
Happy anniversary,
tequila.
bud.
Happy anniversary. We're going to get laid tonight. We're going to have sex with each other.
Pretty good for tequila.
That was
Whew. No salt, no lime, but that was not bad.
That was a big pour. Ooh. I can feel that in my... Whoa.
Goose pimples.
Yeah, I got the goosies, man. Damn, yeah, but that's good because it's kind of fruity.
Yeah.
You get
the agave.
Yeah, the agave. Wow. Oh, Heo.
Speaking of anniversary, isn't I moved in this house 3 years and 2 days ago? Isn't that fucking wild?
Wow, so we started the podcast a year after you were in here?
Yeah, I guess.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's wild. She moved in with you right away?
Once she was nearing the end of her semester, she basically lived here. She basically lived here right away.
Yeah.
It's when she really started moving her shit in. So I think it's when maybe it was 3 years and like 2 days ago is when I brought all my shit over, but she spent the first night here.
Oh yeah, that's true because you had it, but then I think you had your apartment for
like
a month.
a month.
Yeah,
and
which
it was
is
so
nice.
cool to be like, yeah, I got a place downtown.
Yeah. I got a house and a place downtown.
Well, I think one time you and I went out and then crashed downtown.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. And you're like, yeah, I'll go back home later.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to my apartment first.
But let's travel back to the year
Do you know?
2009.
You think? God damn.
Probably.
Yeah. Graduating yeah, probably.
Probably 2009.
Jesus Christ.
So Jacob and I were neighbors before 2009. And he didn't like me, I guess.
Fuck off. I was not the issue. I was a small, new kid.
I said I was not the issue.
And you were a fat kid bully.
Maybe they should have sent me to fat camp.
Maybe you would have been happier.
Yeah, but I think because I was getting bullied at home, I had to be bullying outside.
That's true. My parents loved me, and I didn't think the world was going to hurt me.
Yeah.
And then you came along.
And did I hurt your world?
You did.
Why? What happened?
I remember... Because
I don't remember this.
There was like a list of like a few things that you did.
There was more than one?
Yeah, well, one was you pushed me and I fell into the street.
And he used to say, and there was a car
No,
coming.
I think that's what Josh said. Maybe when I was a child I had that element. I think maybe there was a car on the road, but not like coming.
What's wrong with pushing you in the street? That's nothing.
I remember once you threw an ice ball at me.
And what's wrong with it? It's a snowball, dude.
Fucking hit me in the head.
I didn't realize there was ice in it. I thought it was a normal snowball. That just happened to be heavier. That would just happen to be heavier.
And I remember once you like scratched me, but it's like because you like grabbed my arm or something and it scratched me. Like it wasn't on purpose, but it was another like list on the thing.
Why was I manhandling you so much?
I don't know. Like we weren't like wrestling.
Hey, what the fuck?
I don't know.
What was this like all around the bus stop?
This was at the bus stop, and then we'd get on the bus and sit on separate sides and be pissy.
Really?
I think so.
I don't remember you at all. Like that's the wild part.
And you're a dick to me.
That's the wild part. I don't remember because I didn't take the bus that often.
Sure.
And so that must have been when we were like really young. And then when I got to a certain age, I started walking
to school. Because
Yeah.
I never walked to school. I walked home.
I used to walk to school.
Gotcha.
Like I think it was 6th grade, which is like in our area the end of
because
elementary school.
I started going to that elementary school in 2nd grade.
Oh, okay.
But also like. But if my sisters were there, you probably wouldn't have done anything.
No, I don't think so.
So I guess I don't know when I rode the bus. Maybe I only rode the bus for a few times. Maybe my parents took me in the beginning.
Yeah, maybe, and maybe you rode it because your sisters were a little bit older and they were like in junior high, so they went to a different school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So that would have been in like 4th grade.
Yeah, that was like
so
elementary
maybe
school.
4th and 5th grade.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, you were a dick.
Well, that was also, was that also during the part when our schools moved? Remember there was a year where we were in a different school?
No idea, but I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember.
That might have been because it was a lot further away, so that might have been why
everyone rode the bus.
Yeah, that might have been why I rode the bus because I think I only rode it a year or two.
Okay, gotcha.
I didn't read it all the time, but apparently he didn't like me.
You didn't like me,
and I don't get it. What was I doing wrong? You like that
now? Yeah.
Yes. If you every time I push him in the street now, he goes, "Thank you, friend. Thank you, my frenemy."
Mm-hmm. But then we had talked and we had hung out later, like maybe in like when we were in middle school or something.
Did we really?
Like, well, just for like neighborhood groups, like so, because we lived on opposite street or like our
we were
it's
really
were street
weird.
apart, but our yards would have been on the same strip.
Yeah, because so I lived on the edge of a cul-de-sac, and you lived in a cul-de-sac of a different street.
Yeah.
So your backyard was
Your neighbor's backyard, basically.
my neighbor's backyard. So
Touched,
literally,
yeah.
to get to your house, we would just cut through his yard and hop the fence.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So I think we had like been around each other more at that point, where we both gotten a little older, just for being in the same group of aged kids.
Because everyone's during the summertime, everyone's outside. Mm-hmm. At least that's how it used to be.
Yeah,
Nowadays, kids are on their fucking phones.
I don't know if do neighbor kids just inherently hang out, but also within our 2 blocks, we had like 15
we
kids.
had so many kids. It was awesome.
And they were like all within like 4 years of each other.
It was, it was so great because there was a couple people that were a little bit older and then some that were a little bit younger. So then like sometimes we'd all hang out together and then other times it's like, oh, you're too old or you're too young.
Yeah.
But I remember like, I don't know.
Do you remember when we made the littlest kids fight?
Did we
Your
really?
little brother and Josh's little brother?
We made them fight?
Yeah, they fought.
And we were like
cheering him on.
I guess like Josh was a part of it.
Yeah, Josh was absolutely a part of it.
So funny.
We had little gladiator pits.
Well, what's so funny is
They were probably like
Josh and I are the oldest siblings, so that makes sense for putting and then you're the youngest sibling, just being like, thank God
my sisters didn't put me in the Thunderdome.
Yeah, the Thunderdome. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was just like
I got money on the blonde kid,
and then one of them would cry, and like, God damn it!
and then we're like,
fun's over.
We didn't. Don't say what happened.
We didn't touch them.
Yeah,
they hit each other. I don't know.
They
what
were
happened.
fighting for some reason. We were trying to stop it by screaming at them. That's so funny.
We did that. We gaslit your little brother so much when we took it too far.
Yeah, well, I think that's just I did that to my siblings a ton.
Well, yeah,
I think I still do.
Probably.
I used to. This is so funny, and I forgot I did this, but my siblings still bring it up today. I was like a very weird kid.
Yeah,
but like sometimes it would just be random. I'm like at the house and they're like doing something, and I would just walk up to them, and I would do this individually, but I did it to all 3 of them.
What's the age gap between you and the oldest?
Between me and the oldest, I think she's 24, so 5 years.
Okay,
but at that age, that's a long
13 and 8.
Yeah, and then my brother's 10 years younger than me.
So 13 and 3.
Yeah. But I do remember I did this a ton. I'd walk up and I would get like in their ear and just whisper, and I'd go, mayonnaise. And then they would go, what the heck? And I go, what? And I'd act like I didn't. Like I would like gaslight them into, they go, why'd you do that? And I go, do what?
Because for me and my sisters, we would just take each other down.
Yeah, you were a fighty family.
Yeah.
You were a punchy family.
They would just hit them in the back of the leg and then pull their shoulder back so they just hit the ground.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And also you guys had a pool, so that's awesome.
That's true.
So you could do a lot of a lot of wrestling.
Isn't it weird
moves.
that just like if you and I got in a pool, we would probably wrestle. But like
that's what's so wild when you get in water, you just get very touchy.
Yeah, you jump on like when you have the most exposed skin.
Yeah, you just are like, all right, now I'm gonna get on your back.
Yep.
And I'm gonna jump on you.
'Cause that's how I was.
And I try dunking you.
Yeah, that's how I was with all of my friends in the pool.
Yeah, but then it's like on land, it's like, please don't touch me.
Right, yeah.
Even though you have more clothes on. Yeah, you're just wearing these thin shorts and you're shirtless.
Yeah, and you're like, literally on them. Yeah, like wrapped around each other.
If we jumped in a pool, my first move would probably be, I'm jumping on you. I don't know, but I think everybody does that. It's
I don't know why. Fuck, yeah,
dude. That's insane because it's so stupid. But I think it's just like, well, we can do whatever we want. Yeah, we're in water.
Yeah, the rules are different.
Yeah, the rules don't apply here, dude. This ain't land rules.
Yeah, it's open water.
Yeah. Pools are fun. I like swimming.
Me too.
But we need to get back to this.
Yes. So this would have, I know it was during the summer, and I know I had a double date earlier this day.
A double date?
Yeah. And then it turns out that my friend was into younger girls. Like it was like maybe like a 2-year age gap, but like when you're that much younger, that's a huge age gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, didn't know.
So you went on a double date with young people?
Yeah, and it was horrible.
And she brought a friend? So
and I just did not talk to any of them.
So it was probably like 9th grade and 7th grade or something like that? Or
fuck that.
That's 2 years.
Yeah, and that's horrible.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That is, I bet that's what it was.
That's 2 years.
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
No, and this kid, it turns out he did that a lot, and I stopped talking to him throughout high school.
And he probably still does that?
Probably.
And he's on a list? Jacob, all of the troublemakers lived on your street.
He didn't live around here.
Okay, because one of your neighbors liked kids too.
Yep. Yeah, he's in prison for like 40 years.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
He's going to get out of prison and we'll still be doing this podcast.
And we'll still be bringing it up.
And he's like, God damn, I just wasted 40 years of my life in prison. And we're like, same. We have a podcast. It sucks. This show sucks.
Do you know something wild? I'll tell you that guy's name too. It's Michael Phelps.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's the kid's name.
Yeah, and he's a prisoner. It's public info. You can look him up.
Also, he's guilty. So I think we're allowed to talk. He had a rough hard drive.
Yeah, it was, you ever heard of Jared from Subway? Same thing.
Yeah.
Except this guy didn't wear pants.
No.
Or didn't have giant pants. Or
No.
Especially when that hard drive was around.
Jesus.
Go too far. God. I'm sorry. I had one shot of tequila and I'm jokey. I'm getting punchy.
Yeah, I remember that's how I spent my day. It was horrible. I came back.
What do you remember what the double date was?
All right,
what did you guys do?
It must have been, so I was at least 16 because I drove.
Okay, yeah, but 16, 14.
Yeah.
That's maybe
that's sophomore and 8th grade.
And sophomore, 8th grade.
Which is
that's high school and junior high.
Yeah, that's equally horrible as freshman, 7th.
It's still weird, but you could get by with 11th and 9th grade.
Yeah.
But also what was weird, for
freshman
our school,
and junior is gross.
Yeah, but what's weird is for our school, the freshmen had their own school.
Yeah, true. So you didn't see
you didn't
them.
even see them. But then I knew people that it was seniors and sophomores because they were in the same building.
I guess I didn't date anyone a year below me, but I talked to girls a year below me, but not until I was in high school.
Yeah, it wasn't like
upper high school. Yeah, it was like junior, sophomore, and
or
then
senior,
junior. Yeah.
Yeah, I would hang out with people 2 years older than me, and then I would hang out with.
So I didn't know anyone 2 years because that was my sister's grade, so I didn't talk to them.
See, I did because my neighbor was 2 years older than me, so I was friends with all of them, and then I was friends with your guys' grade because you were 2 years younger.
Around, yeah.
And then I was also friends with 2 years younger than me because our friend's sister was 2 years younger than me.
True, yeah.
So
and because I was friends with that grade because of her too, yeah.
Yeah, freaking insane. But what was the double date? Do you remember?
We went to like maybe Altoona, but also it's not when I knew because he didn't talk to girls around here, probably because he didn't like them talking.
Jesus.
Yeah, we went
that
there.
thing is like far away.
Yeah.
When you're that age.
Yes.
Like I used to live there and it's not that far, but it is out of the way.
So we probably like went there and went to like a Walmart and walked around. I know we walked around a park at one point.
Oh, that was it? Like it wasn't like
it was so he could meet this girl.
Oh my, it was so you could meet her?
Maybe, I don't know. They probably talked
Isn't that
like,
wild when you're a kid? It's like, well, we got to just go to a public place and like, because you can't go to bars, and if you don't have money, you can't go to restaurants.
Right, yeah.
So then you're just like, you want to go to Walmart and walk around?
Yeah, and then you'll maybe get McDonald's on the way out.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I remember one time we went on a date to Walmart. Not we, but I was there.
Oh, yeah. When you stole my car for a Shamrock Shake.
Yeah. See, early episode. But that's when you got a homecoming date, or right? You asked her at Walmart? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see? That's what
in
kids
the parking
did.
lot.
That's stupid.
I mean, my first kiss was at the mall in the Mountain Dew zone.
Yeah, and guess what? It's first sex, mall.
Yeah, the parking lot. Yeah, that's true.
At a different mall.
Yep.
Dang, you like public spaces.
I fucking guess.
I think when you're a kid, though,
it's all you have access to.
That's all you have access to.
Because you can't go into your parents' house. You can't be safe.
No, yeah.
You have to go do horrible things out in public.
Well, because like sometimes you don't want to have a girl over, or sometimes your parents don't allow you to have a girl over.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, I guess we'll fool around in the car.
Yeah. Just hope that no one comes over here.
And then people do.
And sees this child in a car.
I remember
wild.
my brother would interrupt me all the time when I was in the car with my girlfriend at the time.
So you could be 6.
Yeah, and it sucked. Because he had no idea.
Right, yeah. You guys wrestling?
Yeah, and I was just like,
get the fuck out of here.
And then my fucking dumbass cousin would do it too, and he's older than me.
And he would mess around. Yeah.
And he would fucking interrupt us, and I'm just like, God damn it. Good thing he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is.
Fuck you. Okay, moving on.
Right. Oh, another Subway sandwich.
A little bit, yeah. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikeronis, pepperoni.
It is a bummer.
God, that's so, like, I don't...
Because when you're not that person, you can't imagine that many people exist.
Yeah, it's like...
Because it's like... Oh,
you
no,
have a wire cut short.
Yeah, it's just like... It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm glad that I'm like... Okay,
No,
I'm
yeah.
glad that I like normal things.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't even like normal things, but I like legal things.
He likes clussies. Mm-hmm. You know what that's short for?
Yeah, Clissy is a clown pussy. Yeah. But oddly enough, not juggalos.
See, what's the difference?
I think the nose.
I guess when I think juggalos, I don't think of women. But there
That's fair.
are women
I think
juggalos.
there's hot juggalos too, but like it's not.
And also, like if I do picture a woman juggalo, I picture them, curvy, and I'm like, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Like they're just like party animals.
Yeah, but also you don't want. You'd be worried to put your dick in it.
Yeah, and they would fucking kill you.
Yeah, that's true too.
they would eat that shit up.
They would pound a fuego and then get you. Isn't that what their drinks are called?
Fuego?
I think so.
Pound of fuego
Yeah.
and get you.
Isn't that like their drink?
Yeah, and then ICP, baby. Yeah.
But yeah, it's more.
They're freaking it just in their ICP, and I'll just take a normal DDP. Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
But ICP, Insane Clown Posse. See what I did there?
Yeah, I did.
Punchy, baby. What?
DDP, Diet Dr. Pepper. Because I was like, oh shit, what does that stand for?
I think it's also a wrestling move, a DDP. Oh, no, it's a wrestler. Diamond Dallas Page. Yeah. Duh.
Take that too.
Should have known.
Yeah, but so I went on this horrible double date with someone I did not talk to at all. I've never had a good experience with a blind double date.
No, because it's always these two people that are into each other, and they're like, let's bring friends.
Yeah, but
And-
also
and
those
the friends don't want to be there.
Well, and also the two people barely know each other, and it's just the girl wants to feel comfortable meeting a new guy.
Yeah.
It's like the girl needs to be safe, and the guy's just horny and dumb. And
Well,
then-
it's like, oh, send me a picture of your friend, and sometimes you're like, ugh. And you're like, I guess I'll take one for the team. I've been a part of that sometimes.
Yeah?
And it sucks.
I mean, I've told this I think a few times on the podcast, but the funniest thing that ever was a double date for me was it led into the guy was gonna meet this girl, and then I was gonna be the other guy, and then the girl had another friend. So it was again, I was the extra person.
Yep.
And then he asked me, "Hey, for girls, do you like hair like curly or straight?" I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't really have I guess straight. And then he messaged his friend, the girl he was going to meet with, to tell her friend, hey, straighten your hair for this date. He wants your hair straight. And then she showed up with a bun. So it's like, Jesus Christ, you set me up to fail so hard.
Yeah, she did it. And
She hated me.
Yeah, she was mad
no,
at
she
it.
didn't. Like, she wasn't even on the same side of the room as me.
And you're like,
I didn't do any. I didn't even know.
I'm not the bad guy here, okay?
But also, like, from what she knows, she deserves to hate me so much.
Yeah, she probably still does. She's like, God, I went on a date with this guy
Yeah, can you
who told me to straighten my hair that I'd never met.
Yeah. I needed your
And
hair
now
to
she's like, ever since that, I've never straightened my hair because fuck men.
She's dreadlocks
Fuck
now.
the patriarchy. That's so funny because it's just a misunderstanding.
Not even that. It's
you're
him
also-
being so. Why would he say that to
And
me?
it's also so funny if you weren't aware of it and like she's mad about it and you just go, oh, I like your bun. So then it's like, oh, are you being fucking facetious?
I'm just saying, why is she looking at me like that?
Yeah, I didn't.
Or if I just started like trying to flirt with her because she was at least my age.
Yeah. Was she cute?
Yeah.
Just maybe looked better with straight hair.
I mean, hair seemed a bit tight. Yeah.
That's because she was like, what's the opposite of straight?
Make a ball out of
Yeah.
it.
I do like that. You know what I really like?
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It's like she was cute.
You know what I really like? Space buns.
Sure.
You know, like the two small. I really like that. That's cute.
I think they're really cute, but also a girl with space buns intimidates me.
Oh, 100%.
She's doing something.
Yeah. She's
Nothing wrong, but she's doing something.
Yeah,
There's a reason for
it's
it.
it's like when I roll up my sleeves. You know, that's like
Like,
the girl version of rolling
ooh.
up. You know, that's like the girl version of rolling up sleeves.
We're doing something.
Or like I love a double braid.
Sure.
Where it comes down. I just punched myself in the face. Where it comes down both sides.
Yeah, because she woke up early.
Yeah. And that means you're getting stuff done.
That's true too. Yeah, can't be in the way.
Yeah. You got to be able to flick it out of the way. That's awesome.
So I do like a messy bun.
Ooh, a messy bun. I
Messy
like it.
bun with a
Yeah.
little bit of bangs, but like good bangs.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm not a huge straight across bang person, but like But it works so well for some people.
Yeah, it all depends on the face.
Well, the issue is we've just seen so many people try.
Yeah,
and
I think my sister's tried it sometimes.
Well, like, I think everyone has to try once, and it's just like, ooh, not for me.
Isn't it wild that I guess I did it a little bit when I was growing up, but
You're
like
a coconut head.
No, but like girls would change their hair girls change their hair so much, like just different styles.
Yeah.
And like, I guess when I was a kid, I would like shave it or have long, or I'd bleach it or color it.
Yeah,
But like,
well, you more than.
but especially now that I'm an adult,
Yeah.
and same with you, it's like, nope, this is just what it's gonna look like forever.
Well, for me, it's legitimately this forever.
Yeah.
Because the day I shaved my head, I told Lizzie, like, hey, this is how I'm going to look forever.
This is how it's gonna be.
I hope that's fine. Just my face will get older and I'll get more salt and peppery.
But I'm starting to notice gray in my beard. It's awesome.
Sure. Yeah, I have no issue with this going salt and pepper. I think they'll look
it's
good.
freaking. I'm like cultured.
Yeah, because once my dad started growing his out, I could really see it. I was like, that looks fucking good.
Yeah, you're awesome. But like, it is wild that like, yeah, you'll just be bald, and I'll have this similar haircut till I go bald.
Yeah.
But like girls will like, oh, I just changed my hair up. Do you like it? And it's like way different.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that looks great, but how do you even know how to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do tomorrow? Like, have you planned how to do it every day?
Yeah, it's insane. Or like go to the haircut and get it all cut and styled differently, and I'm like, that's wild.
Yeah.
I'm always like, how can I do that?
You can't.
Maybe I need to find a better.
You could
Because sometimes I'm like,
you can have a mohawk. That's about it.
this is fine. You just a really tiny mohawk. I remember there was a guy. He like did sound for local bands and like was also in a band, but his legit hair was he would either wear a beanie or it was a mohawk. Like he was bald with just the strip.
Cool.
So then if he didn't want to style it, he'd just wear a beanie.
I kind of want to get a glue-on
But it was
mohawk.
aggressive.
Like, I kind of want to get a glue-on mohawk because I wish I could have grown a real one. I had one in like 4th grade, I think.
I think I did one when I was younger too. Yeah.
Maybe that's why you bullied me.
Why? Because mohawks are badass.
I wish I could. I guess I kind of had a mullet in the end, but it was half fake.
Yeah, you did have a mullet.
I liked it
You
though.
kind of had like pirate hair.
And it was cute though. Well, yeah, because I had one dreadlock. Well, that was before I had the toupee on.
Yeah, that was real hair.
I had my real hair, but it was falling out, so I stopped brushing it. So I had one dreadlock.
Yeah, so you look like an old Jew. You know, like this. That did not mean to say it. I didn't mean to say it like that. Like you know, like those Hasidic Jews.
No, I had the big curls. Yeah, they don't have dreadlocks though.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, where they have that hair.
Well, yeah, because I
was not trying to be like
An
you look
old
like
Jew.
yeah, I wasn't trying to be like derogatory, but like I meant that hair.
No, because I did have the big curls, like the Hasidic Jewish curls.
That's what I'm saying. But it did sound aggressive and kind of offensive, even though I didn't mean it that way.
It's so
Because I bet you were like, "What's he going to say?" Not
Old
good.
Jew. Just the voice went down on the word Jew.
Yeah, I could have said it a bit. I said it better. So stupid.
But yes, I did have the big curls. I don't.
He had the old Jew hair.
I'm sure those have a name.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not Jewish, dude. I
Yeah.
don't. But I do. That's a cool style.
Very cool.
I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, cool. Hasidic Jews.
Yeah,
That's-
no.
When I picture cool,
Yeah, I picture this old
they're weird little.
with their hats.
Yeah, because they're not pork pie hats, but they're like shaped like.
Yeah, and they're always wearing like a outfit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like the
talking
full. Like it's close to Amish.
about? Yeah, very similar.
yeah,
Because
where
their
it's-
beards are very bushy.
Yeah, and like they wear like so much wool.
Yeah, 100%. That's gonna be so hot.
I know. Because one time in New York, I did accidentally wander into that neighborhood. It was wild.
Because they're just everywhere.
Yeah, well, it's their neighborhood. It's just like, oh shit.
Did you go to the deli?
Oh, they're gonna say the tunnels. I did go to a Jewish deli actually.
Yeah, okay.
This is such old news, but that story made me so happy.
What was that?
I don't know.
Did you guys? Okay, way old news. But did you guys see like they were tunnels from like synagogues?
And they were like modern, like they were doing it, and they were throwing parties down there. The best part about it.
What was illegal about it? You're not allowed to have tunnels.
No,
Why
under
not?
New York, you cannot dig the structural damage. Like it is so illegal to dig tunnels.
And also, I love that they.
There's been a few people who've gotten in
But
trouble
also,
lately
like,
for
why
digging
did they
tunnels.
when they like pulled out? There was like dirty mattresses.
Well, also they like got in a fight with the police when they got kicked out. I think.
Yeah, what the fuck? But it
No.
also isn't. If it's a tunnel, go out the other side.
I don't know. Maybe it was more of like a cavern.
That's wild. Dude.
No, but the
photos are hilarious.
The best part about it was this one guy's Facebook, or maybe Twitter, but he made posts of like, guys, I swear to God, I'm hearing Yiddish at 3 a.m. underneath me. I live on the ground floor. And then and then there'd be another post of like, this isn't like a racist stereotype. I swear to God, there are Jewish people beneath me. I don't know what's happening.
How they got under me, but it sounds like they're having a great time.
Because also their dances, it's all jumping, so you could fucking hear
and
that
they got
shit
that
going.
music, the curls are bouncing.
Yeah, I mean, the chairs are lifting, they're hitting the ceiling, yeah.
And some guy is like, I just want to sleep.
Where
is this coming from? Yeah. But also, is this a nightmare?
But also, I bet like he would make a post of like, "There's Jews living underneath me," and people are like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit, I bet people you are like, anti-Semitic asshole." He's like, "No, it's not that. I'm not a conspiracy crazy
I'll open my door and you can stay the night with me."
This isn't like a Hollow Earth thing.
Yeah, you come experience the Jews underground.
They're digging tunnels. Like, just because some of his posts, it did seem like that he had gotten backlash against it. Because they were like, you're being anti-Semitic. Yeah, that's a horrible stereotype. He's like, what stereotype?
I'm just trying to explain the situation. And it does sound bad. But I don't mean it that way. That's how I felt earlier when I called you an old Jew. That's kind of, like I wasn't just trying to describe a situation. You know?
Yes, I think you're fine.
Yeah, those tunnels were wild.
Oh my God.
I wonder how long how did they do?
Who fucking knows?
Yeah, because they kept using heavy machinery. They probably did that shit by hand.
Yeah, just like pickaxes. And then, but then still the question, why?
Yeah, why?
Why are you guys actively doing this?
If you have a synagogue, just party at the synagogue. Isn't that where you always are anyway? And aren't
it
doesn't make any sense.
Have a basement. It was fine.
Yeah, why do you
like? Why are you digging?
But I also, if I dug a hole and made a cellar, that'd be cool as hell.
I mean, digging holes is so much fun.
Especially if, like, in the basement of your house, there was like a little door in the corner that was secret, and when you crawled in there, and it was like this cool hangout space. That's badass. I would love that.
So the first house that I fell in love with, because this wasn't my first house.
Oh, the one with the tiles?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this house, it's not that it wasn't my first choice. It's that I fell in love with the house, and then I saw that, and I couldn't have that house, and then I fell in love with this one.
That's because they fucked you over for that house.
They shouldn't have showed me yet. It was already sold. I was like, can I put in a bigger offer? And they were like, no. But this house, it had an incredible basement. If I had gotten this house, I would have turned that basement into a venue.
Oh, that would have been badass.
Because it had a perfect area for a stage. I was going to line it with my arcade cabinet because it was a black and white checkered floor.
Yeah.
There was a shower down there. So I was like, boom. If I need to pee down here, pee in the shower.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Splash the water. I'm good. Washer dryer. But also, I don't know.
It'd be nice to have a functioning basement, you know?
That'd be so. And it was like the same size of the house.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was a real basement. It was so nice.
Yeah, because then it just feels like cool.
Yeah, and I was going to throw wild shit there. But also, there was a section, and I already knew exactly what the section was for. There was a rug against the wall. You pull back the rug, there's a little, like it's a torn out spot of what must be the ground. It might be under something, maybe like an addition. But in this hole, it was probably like half the size of a floor.
Okay.
But they put old rugs on the ceiling, walls, and floor.
Holy shit.
So that was going to be my little hot box.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because it was like, you would be surrounded by rugs.
And you could just lay down or lay against
I would have put a vinyl player in there.
Dude, that would have been
like my hippie hole.
That would have been, hippie hole.
Yeah.
That would have been fantastic. That's so cool.
No, because I was like romanticizing all that shit. But also I will say about that house, it had the worst bathroom I'd ever seen.
Really?
It was upstairs. Also the second bedroom, when you open their closet, it was stairs to nowhere. So they were like, you could display shoes on that because it was literally stairs. And you're like, it's the closet.
That doesn't make any sense.
It sure doesn't.
What the hell?
They were super steep. Like they were like.
That's so weird.
Yeah. But
you're like, something's up there.
I was gonna fuck around with it.
I'm gonna fucking cut a hole and see what's up there.
There's Christians in my attic.
Yeah, I can hear them listening to their Jesus music. This isn't offensive. I'm just explaining the situation.
Not a stereotype that I'm aware of. It's just happening.
Yeah. You got the Christians in the attic. You got the Jewish people in the basement.
I will
You're
say,
just surrounded by religion.
I was very close. At first, I was like, "There's Jews in my." I'm like, "Nope, can't." No, that's a horrible reason that they would be up there.
Yeah, that's probably why they dug a cellar to try and get as far away from the attic as possible.
They know to look up there.
They won't know to look in a cellar. Jesus Christ.
But either way, I went to the bathroom and I opened it. And there's like a weird bench in there, but
the bench,
the floor is poured cement.
Okay.
Upstairs.
Oh, weird.
Rough cement, not like glossed
polished, over. Yeah, so that's hurts.
With seashells in it.
God, and then every time You're usually barefoot in a bathroom.
Not only that, your first step in, you would stub because it was concrete poured.
Oh my God.
So it was a little bit raised. So you would have dragged your foot on the concrete and seashells.
Did it look cool?
No,
At least?
it
looked
looked
like
horrible. And I was like, because that was the one thing of like, I can deal with this because the downstairs was perfect and the basement was perfect.
And you can be like, I can put a rug on this or eventually just get rid of it.
Yeah, but no, the issue was getting rid of it. I was like, I'm gonna have to chisel that shit.
Or you could have probably
gone a layer over it.
gone like a clear coat so you can still see it, but it's smooth.
Then I'd have a seashell themed bathroom.
Yeah,
forever.
but then you could easily put a rug over it or something.
I would have only used the shower downstairs.
Yeah, this is
I would
my
just
peeing
pee,
and shower.
and then I'm just gonna waffle stomp my shit down.
Have you ever done that
Not on purpose.
on accident?
When I was sick.
Oh, you took a poop in the shower?
Not like a poop, but I'd gotten sick in the shower, and I was like, oh, that's not going anywhere.
Sometimes, like, I'm like in the shower and I'm like, oh, I got one. I drop this now, but I don't ever do it.
Oh,
You know?
you shouldn't.
Yeah, but why? Is it bad for you?
But you shouldn't. You don't want to have to stomp a shit down the drain.
I know, but you're already in the shower and you're getting clean, so it would be more efficient. Because I get out completely wet, and then it's like a rough train, and then I get back in.
Yeah.
It's just weird, but I've never done it. But I'm sometimes
You shouldn't. I don't think you're
a thought
supposed to.
crosses my mind.
I don't think you should.
I wonder if it's fun.
I don't know, because also you don't know what's coming out of you, and like, what kind of drain do you have? Like a drain, or do you have a more of a circular?
I have a circle one with holes, so I'd have to stomp it.
Okay, but that's better than just a hole.
Yeah, that's true.
How you can get that anywhere?
Yeah.
I think you'd be bummed if you ended up having to scoop it out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
clogs the
not
shower.
worth the risk. Also, it's
But also shitting standing.
I've never
Like,
done
what
it.
would you do? Like, do you squat a little bit?
I think you have to.
That would be weird as hell. I'm kind of curious about it.
It's weird to see when like a girl pees standing
Yeah,
because like they have to squat.
but they do it in the shower.
Well, yeah, I pee in the shower.
Yeah, but so do they.
Yeah, no one shits in the shower.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I'm curious what it would be like.
No, I was more saying that it's nice that we can pee standing straight up.
But I think it'd be kind of fun because sometimes when you
I
go,
don't think fun's the right word.
no, but this is how I would compare it to.
What?
So sometimes you go to a public bathroom,
Yeah.
and like it's a little dirty, and you're peeing in it, and you use your pee to clean it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That might be kind of similar.
Nope, I don't think so because I don't think it will go down the drain.
Yeah,
And no, I don't think it won't naturally.
you're like, that's a little corny.
Yeah. Jesus.
What? You got a burrito for lunch.
2 years spectacular.
We got to get back to the original story.
Yeah, so I come home from this horrible double
Yeah,
date.
double date. Damn, I don't even know how we got to the shitting in a tub.
I don't know either.
Let's tell our friendship story.
God, also can I tell you, fucking Charlie in the litter box has been facing the wrong way. So there's just shit on the floor.
What do you mean facing the wrong way?
Right, yeah. He also likes to stand on the edge of the litter box, all 4 feet.
What?
But now
How does he do that?
Now he's backward. Well, it's front 2 paws and then back 2 paws. He'll be on the corner.
Whoa.
So front 2.
He doesn't want to get in there?
I don't know. Like,
He's used to shitting outside.
I guess. But yeah, so he's been doing that, but now he does it facing the wrong way.
So he just poops outside of the box.
Yeah. So it's like,
That's kind of a power play.
I don't know.
That's a power move for sure, because it's like, God, you're so close, but God, I got to clean it up.
It's just like you kind of like flick it in,
God,
and
sucks.
then you have to clean it all up.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah, it's
That's
super
funny,
fucking
though.
annoying.
'Cause you go-
I've seen him doing it. I'm like, I can't. If I yell at him, it's not like I can tell him to turn around.
Hey, flip it. Just turn on,
Pick him up.
Start doing this motion.
Yeah.
Come on, you get it. You start spinning in the bathroom.
But also, he's not even looking at me because he's facing the litter box.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's super fucking
Maybe he's
annoying.
afraid of the litter box.
No, because it's not all the time.
Also, maybe he's getting.
No, I think it's just he doesn't think about which way he's facing. It's just hopefully he faces the right way.
That's insane.
Yeah, I think he's just like, oh, this is where I stand when I shit.
Yeah, this is my shooting stand.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't
wild
matter
that
which
he
way.
stands on the edge of the box.
Yeah.
I've never seen a cat do that. So does he, like, when he's done, cover it like cats do?
I mean, I don't know, because none of our cats are great. Because Sid doesn't cover it; he just wipes the walls. He did that when we lived together
He
too.
wipes the walls?
Yeah, so he'll use the litter box and then he'll just like kind of put a paw up everywhere. He's not digging. He has to wipe something.
Oh, so he's trying to get the litter off his paw,
I don't know,
maybe?
or it's just ingrained in them because they like to bury their shit.
Oh, that's weird.
So you can just hear him rubbing the walls, and you're like, you can't do anything to teach him better.
Yeah, because you can't read him This is how you.
Yeah.
This is how you potty book.
Yeah, like everybody poops. Yeah.
You see your forecast down, and you go, okay, listen up. We're upgrading the system here. Okay, we're gonna teach you how to use a toilet.
Well, oh God, some people do that too. It's weird.
I get it. Maybe with a dog.
Well, dog, you just teach them to ring a bell and they go outside.
Oh, you can do that. That's cool.
That's what my dogs have always done.
Damn, that's. You had a bell for your dog?
Yeah, we had a bell by the door.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's super useful too.
And said so they would just and then would wait.
Yeah,
That's fucking nice.
Yeah.
Instead of like them coming to you or
because
them
what you do
acting
is
weird.
all you do is because for them you can do like when like you're showing them to go outside, you put them by the door, you take their paw, you hit the bell, and then you open the door and they go outside.
Yeah, because you show the action.
Yeah.
And then it's like if you don't do it, then we're not opening it.
Yeah,
You
so
gotta,
if
like,
you do
bell-
this,
yeah.
you go outside. Yeah.
So it's kind of like reinforcement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like every time you do this, you get a treat, and then so it's like you expect the treat every time.
Yeah.
Just makes you think
But
of
it's
that.
where they need to go outside.
Makes you think of that thing in The Office,
Right, yeah.
where he starts ringing the bell.
Oh, fuck, what's not
It's like-
palindrome? What is
It's
that?
something like that.
Pavlov's dog.
Pavlov's
yeah.
dog, yeah. And then he gives him a treat, and then it's so funny. But you went on this horrible double date.
No, we're done with that.
Okay.
Come back, because I know this is what happened that day. I come back, and I guess I don't know why I drive down your street, but
I don't know
do.
either. Yeah, because my street doesn't connect to your street at all.
Did we talk about this before? Because maybe at this point we were like talking.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know because we went from like not hanging out to just hanging out every day.
Every day, yeah.
just like nonstop.
But I'm
like I hung out with my neighbor Josh all the time, who was on the podcast.
Yeah,
and then like when I started hanging out with you, it was like priority. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, we all hung out together.
I know,
It's
but
just
like
that-
but you should just go to Josh's every morning. But then
Yeah.
like when I started talking to you, I would just go to your house and be like,
Well, my parents
Josh
are like-
can join.
Yeah, my parents are like, why is he here all the time? I thought you guys didn't like each other. Like, oh, we're best friends now.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry about
we
it.
make cool shit, okay?
Yeah, so I come down your street and I see you outside working on building a mailbox. So now
Yeah.
let's travel back that week. Why were you building a mailbox?
So at this point, I'm 16, and I was super late to getting my permit.
Yes.
Because I didn't get my full license till I was like 17.
When did you get your car?
When I was 21. Rest in peace.
Oh, right, I
to
forgot that
car.
one died like a month ago.
A month ago. So I've had it for a long time.
Yeah.
Most of my entire 20s, basically.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But on my street, my mailbox, all the mailboxes on the same side of the street, but they were across the street from our house. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
Yes.
like I was pulling out of the driveway, and when I was like trying to learn how to drive, and I was backing up, but instead of like turning to like, you know how you
Do you have a parent in the car?
yeah. Instead
Which
of like,
one?
I think of my mom.
Okay.
Instead of like turning to like get on the street and then go,
Yeah.
I just kept backing up straight across the entire street, and it didn't turn at all, and then hit our mailbox, and then it broke and fell over.
Fell off.
Yeah. And then my stepdad got so mad.
Yeah.
And also it was a shared mailbox. So it was our mailbox and then the house across the street's mailbox as well. So they couldn't get their mail either.
God, I forgot that.
Yeah. So then he's like, you gotta build a new one. And I was like, I like crafts. I'm gonna make this look amazing. And it's gonna take me way too long.
Because, I mean, I had a full date that morning, and then I come to your street for some reason, and I decided to help you. But also, I remember this. You didn't even have, like, the post, like, the wood
No,
for
I didn't
it.
have. I think we took your car. To
No,
the,
we absolutely did, because we unicorned it, because we got too long of wood, because
Yeah.
we weren't aware that you could ask the people at Home Depot
to
to cut
cut
it.
it, yeah.
So it was sticking out of my sunroof.
Yeah, we
So
had
it went
a
from my
unicorn
trunk straight out the sunroof.
we bought like a 10-foot fucking square post
Didn't
for
ask-
a mailbox.
We also bought mailboxes. Oh wait, no, we probably took the ones off of yours.
I don't know, but we were like we're gonna paint this, we're gonna cut it, we're gonna plant
gonna look
flowers. It's gonna
perfect,
look
yeah.
amazing.
And we
So the-
fucking did. I remember we painted a nice white post
Yeah, it was white,
with
but it was
black.
also like we need to do multiple coats so the white
Yeah.
looks good, you
Yeah.
know, and that takes time to dry.
Let it dry, and we somehow became best friends while it
That was our
dried.
bonding experience, was building this mailbox. It
Which
was-
also, we like building shit.
I know it was fun as fuck, but also it was just mostly like, oh, let's have the paint dry. You want to go fuck around in the pool?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we must have done just everything that day. And then I remember we got, because it was like those black metal boxes, I believe,
Yep.
were on top. Had the little cubby for the newspaper. Slots worked great. The flag went up and down. It was perfect. It was level because you live on a hill.
Yep.
And then we show your stepdad. And he goes, "Why is it white?" We're like, "It's a white mailbox." Like,
Yeah, I was like,
it looks nice. It looks like a
nice,
neighborhood. He's
yeah.
like, "No, make it look like all the other ones." So he gives us this shitty purple paint.
Yeah.
To make it match and like. I don't know.
Fucking sucked. Like I was like, and he's like, this has to be done today.
Yeah.
And I was like,
the white's still drying.
yeah, I was like, what?
A third coat.
And I was like, but I was gonna like paint it. We were gonna put flowers below it. It's gonna look amazing. And he goes, no, we need our mail. We haven't been able to get our mail.
It's in the ground, and it's like it's a crisp white.
It looks so good.
Because I know we cleaned the mailboxes, so they were like a nice black too.
It was like fucking
the
crispy.
Red flag.
It may have
like
taken us a few days, but it was crispy.
I don't know.
It
how
should
long
have been a
took
2-hour project.
Yeah.
But we were high schoolers, okay?
But then we painted this shitty purple on it. We
It
were
looked like ass.
We were pissed.
Looked
I
like
remember
ass.
that.
And we were like, well, we were gonna make it look nice, but fuck you.
You already fucked it up.
Yeah, so let's make it look like shit.
Look at it. We added,
he goes,
we made it tilted.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, there we go.
About time.
Now don't hit it again. And I did think about it. What if I just do it again?
Just take it out.
I'll paint it white.
Yeah, let me build it how I want.
Yeah.
Probably be better. Do you know I hit my parents' mailbox once?
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that one's a lot easier to hit though.
Yeah, and it's also one of those black plastic ones, which I'm not a huge fan of. Granted,
No.
I don't even have a mailbox. I have a little slot on the
Yeah.
front of my house.
I kind of like the slot though.
It's fine. There's no problem with it.
You ever thought about cutting a hole so when they put it in, it slides into your house?
There's a outlet right below it, so I don't know if that would work.
You know, at some houses they have the slit on the door for the mail.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
fun.
true.
You can make a little chute for it, like a library drop off, but for
Yeah,
your
but
mail.
what if I need to put something in it and then it just falls in?
Yeah, that's true. You need a separate one.
Right.
So we're building two.
We're not building
I like
any.
doing projects, dude.
There's other projects for this house that it needs.
Like what? You don't want to build a mailbox?
I don't.
For our 2-year anniversary, just on YouTube, we're gonna film ourselves building.
Building
No,
a
I'm just kidding. We're not.
mailbox.
I mean,
But yeah, that's how, for some reason, how we became best friends.
It was so wild because like we didn't really hang out until then, and then we hung out all the time.
Until, how many years?
Past high school.
2016 probably.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah.
Because it was, after I stopped going to college and then we stopped hanging out for 4 years.
Yeah, so it was
until
hung out every day for like 7 years. And then
4 years off and 2020 till now.
yeah, now look at us, baby. We got a
2-year
2-year
podcast.
Yeah, but I thought
So now we have to stay friends, otherwise the podcast ends.
yeah.
Or we hate each other on the podcast. That could be fun too. We
Yeah.
talk shit.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be good at it.
That's true.
He probably has a list. He's like, I've been waiting to say this, but I didn't want to end the friendship, but it's already over. So let it rip, baby.
Getting moist.
Let's hear those insults.
All right.
What? He's like, actually,
my Google Docs?
It'd be so funny if you're like, okay, and then you pull out a piece of paper. I've been waiting for this day.
Unfold it like 8
and
times
you
for my
keep
wall.
unfolding it. It's just so big. How long have you had that? I don't know. 2009?
It's actually just a URL for a whole website.
That's awesome.
Oh my God, that'd be such a good bit. Like have a paper in your wallet, but when you open it, it's a URL to like a shitty like video about
Yeah.
insulting someone.
It's just
You hand it to someone.
You go through that whole drama just for them to be like, I gotta type this. Like it's not even a QR code.
It's
like
not a scan code. You have to type it in.
and it's like a fucking like slash
HTTP. Yeah,
fucking X point dot 2. Like that'd be
behind a paywall.
In order to see this video, you must subscribe to our Patreon for $3 a month to get unlimited access to
Or
this.
you can buy this video for $8.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna subscribe, see what else is there.
Well, now I'm
And I'll
curious.
just make sure to cancel it after 1 month.
I'll make sure to use a credit card that doesn't have any money on it.
God, my debit card ends this year. I'm so excited.
Mine ended a few months ago, and it's the best because I'm just like, I can sign up for shit, and then it doesn't matter because then it will just
I'm
cancel.
not gonna renew it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
You can
Yeah, because once this ends, then I'll notice when I click on something, it says you need to update this, and then I'll be like, "Ooh, for you, I actually want to." That's such a weird, awesome adult feeling.
It is so cool.
But
Dude,
also,
you know
my
what-
license expires this year.
Oh,
not
that's-
excited. Wait, I think I have 25 on that, and my credit card's 24.
Damn.
I think.
Getting a new license sucks.
Yeah, because
I
it's-
luckily have a star on mine already because you have to get that to fly.
I know, not yet.
But they keep pushing it back.
Yes.
That's why you need. Also, why do you need that? I don't get it.
It's a fucking Sneetches move. It pisses me off.
A Sneetch's move.
Yeah. Oh, right. You don't know what the Sneetches are. Sneetches is or not a Stephen King book.
What?
What's his fucking name?
The Goosebumps?
Dr. Seuss.
Oh.
I went straight for Stephen King. A Dr. Seuss book about how I think it's a warning about class systems and how they don't matter. It's that there's a group of maybe there's a group of Sneetches or there's 2 groups of Sneetches.
Dude, you're doing a great job explaining
Fuck
this.
off. All right, there's 2 groups of Sneetches. One have stars on their bellies while the others don't. The ones with stars on their belly consider themselves the higher class.
Royalty,
so they get like all the good shit in society. When all of a sudden a man comes along with a machine that can put stars upon their belly. So all the ones without them pay to put it on. And then all the ones with them are pissed because then they're trying to say like, you're not real. Yeah, it's not it.
You're not a real star.
Yeah. So to separate themselves, the man comes back with a machine that can remove them. So now the ones that were born with the stars remove theirs and be like, no, now we're the better because
we don't have them.
Yeah. So now the man leaves both machines in operation. He charges every time they go in and out, until all of a sudden the Sneetches aren't sure what they started as.
Oh,
so they all mix. Some have several stars, some have none, some have the one they're born with, and they don't know who's who anymore. And they realize, shit, we're all the same.
So what does that have to do with a star and the license?
Because you think you're better than me, and you're not.
No, I don't get it. I'm not saying I'm bad. I just don't.
Sneetch Society, bro.
The Sneetch Society.
Sneetch is one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books.
I don't think I've ever read it or heard of it.
Yeah, I think it's about racism. Yertle the Turtle's great. That's about Nazis.
Yertle the Turtle?
Yeah.
I've never read that one either.
Yeah, there's a little...
Dang, you're reading freaking the underground Seuss stuff.
Dude, so the movie In Search of Dr. Seuss.
There's a movie?
It's incredible. It's a half like documentary, but also like they reenact the books and like...
That's cool as hell.
Fuck, what's her name? The girl from Hocus Pocus. She's also the voice of Peggy Hill. She's awesome. You'd recognize her. She's in Rat Race.
There's a girl, the girl in Hocus Pocus voices Peggy Hill.
Yeah, the
King
witch
of the
who
Hill.
rides the vacuum.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love King of the Hill.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, Peggy Hill.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But she's also the main character of this movie, and she's like writing a book on Dr. Seuss, and then she meets the Cat in the Hat, and they enter their Seuss world. It's there's a weird amount of like pretty big celebrities in it. Christopher Lloyd's in it.
I've never even... When did this come out? Like a while ago?
It was one of those movies that I had it as a kid that not a lot of people have. I still own it because I got really high and showed Izzy it. Some moments are a little rough.
That sounds like maybe a moist movie of the month, dude. That sounds incorrect.
But like, can people find that movie is the question.
I don't know, but we haven't picked the movie.
We'll add it to the list and we'll see the best way. Because I could see that being like free on YouTube or something like that.
Yeah, if it is, dude. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, all right.
That's 100% going to be a moist movie of the month.
Fuck yeah.
Because I'd never seen it, and that's cool as hell.
It's a good movie.
Like, does it kind of tell the story of Dr. Seuss a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, you learn like real shit about him.
Because that's not his real name.
No, his real name's Theodore Geyser.
Yikes.
What?
That's just neat. I get why he changed it.
I don't know. Geyser as a children's book author, that could work.
Theodore?
Theo?
Oh, Theo. Yeah, that is weird. But Dr. Seuss, so he just gave himself a degree. You know?
Yeah. Stolen valor.
Mr. Seuss. Doesn't sound good.
No.
Doctor's way better.
Yeah. I trust that, man. Izzy's insight on In Search of Dr. Seuss. Might be a moist movie of the month in the future.
I don't know if we're thinking about the same thing though, because that's the one with the girl from
Hocus Pocus?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's not the one that I'm thinking about.
That's
there's
the
a
movie we're talking about, though.
But there's a different one? What one are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about the real life Dr. Seuss.
What?
Cat in the Hat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Well, don't stop thinking about that then.
That movie's with Mike Myers.
Yeah.
The one that Jacob's thinking about is okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
It sounds awesome.
It's okay.
It's not the one I'm thinking of. It's the one we're talking about.
It's lame.
It's educational and great.
It's okay, lame.
I like it.
It's good.
I guess
It's got some weird moments
I just
in it.
learned about it a minute ago. I've never
All
seen
right,
it.
Get out of here.
I like how she's not even on the mic.
No.
She's just still talking.
Also,
I have food for us.
all right.
Damn.
I know she's like, that's not the movie I'm thinking. I'm like, no, we're talking about the title is this.
This is the movie.
Yeah, it's
Cat in the Hat. That's a wild movie.
yeah, that's a not a great movie. She likes it. She likes that. So that's
I mean, I liked it as a kid, but also the guy in it's super famous too.
Mike Myers.
No,
John Goodman.
no, the
Alec Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin. Yeah. I didn't realize there was that many famous people in it.
I don't know if John Goodman's in it, but I think he is. I think he plays the boss.
I think
or something.
he might be because that makes sense, but I forgot he was. That's fun. But since it's our 2-year, I did think it'd be what?
Oh, I was saying it also killed the live action. They had plans for more Dr. Seuss live actions because they did How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey.
Fantastic.
Perfect movie.
Yeah, and scary.
Then Mike Myers did that, and it killed
It ruined
I think Dr. Seuss's daughter revoked their license to make movies for
because she was like, "This is so bad."
Yeah, she's like, "You're not doing this to his work."
I like it because I know I know it's bad.
Yeah, but compared to the Grinch, which is so fucking
It's so
perfect,
good, but also it's so that Mike Myers played.
He used to be hot shit.
Yeah, but that's a weird pick because he just has a funny face.
Yeah, well, so does Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that's true.
He can do voices.
God,
what a nightmare that is.
The Grinch. That's scary.
So when that movie was being advertised, I remember that moment scared me so much, and it also
because I was in the trailer.
It scares my nephew too.
Yeah,
he won't watch that part
because he gets close.
Yeah, I had to leave. I saw a movie in theaters, and that was the trailer. I was like, "Oh, got it. I'm gonna get up and leave." I was like a child. I was like, "I'm gonna walk outside, and I'll come back when it's done."
Damn.
Yeah, that I would cry.
Well,
I used to get scared so bad though.
The opening scene is where an early
when
scene
they're climbing the mountain and they come to his door.
That's terrifying too. But then also in the package where she gets fucking.
Well, that's the Grinch moment. Yeah,
yeah, that's
where he grabs her. That's and shit.
Terrifying because he starts wrapping her up and she almost dies.
Yeah, he's right.
He almost kills her, and then
he should have.
And then the movie would take a dark turn. I am curious. They made a brutal Winnie the Pooh movie.
It can't be good. That was one where the licensing was available.
Yeah, so they were just we're able to do this because it's free use.
It's not even creative because that's the Blood and Honey. I think they're making sequels already.
Oh, damn, really?
Well, because they shot it for nothing, and just because they were the first ones to do it, it made a decent amount of money.
Because everyone's like, oh yeah, because they were quick to pull.
They're doing that with Steamboat Willie too. There's 3 horror movies starring him coming out.
Why do they? Is that because horror is easy to do?
Yeah, you have someone dressed up as the character and kill people. That's it.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, but they're not well-made movies, so it's a bummer.
Yeah, I don't like horror movies, but I was curious about it.
Sure,
I
saw the vinyl for the soundtrack. At,
really?
Stores, yeah.
So it was big enough.
It was big enough, or they were doing any merchandising they could
to
all
make
at
money.
Once.
Yeah,
just to get the word out.
Damn, that's wild. Mm-hmm. That is insane. But since it is our 2-year, I thought it'd be fun to we've been podcasting for 2 years.
Yes.
Do you have any highlights? Do you have any moments that stick out from the past 2 years of podcasting?
All right. Big moments. The Tenacious D ticket.
Yeah, that's
a big one.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that comes to my mind is the Tenacious D trip.
Well, I'm going to say you presenting the tickets.
Oh, yeah, because I have it on the podcast.
And then also, the trip and talking about that. Because that's the synchronicity episode where I was off the rails for a night.
Yeah, we both were.
Yeah, but you were also...
I was in charge. I had to be.
Which is so funny when that happens.
Yeah, because it's not very often. No. Usually Jacob's like... Okay.
Usually I hold back, but that was my night because you bought the tickets, so I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's these people don't matter. That was a great thing. The engagement.
Right, yeah, where you got your sword and became my best man.
I got freaking knighted on air, on the podcast. It is wild that we have to we now have to save and do events for the show.
I had things to tell you, but I was like, I'll tell them tomorrow.
I got to do it on the show.
Yeah.
That sucks.
What
a terrible way to live. You gotta wait to talk about things with your friend till you're on air.
But also, we at least talk about things every single week.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just when we see each other a lot. See what else? I really enjoyed doing The Witch is Dead.
Oh yeah, that was really D&D fun for me. That was cool. Yeah, that was really fun because that was my first time playing D&D, and that was a wild. It took me a while to edit because it was chaotic. Yeah, because we were screaming.
I know a highlight of one of the hardest times I've laughed was. I don't know if it was for a 1 year or a 100th episode. It was something like that where we clicked on the first episode and I fast forward to a random moment and all you heard was me quickly drunkenly say, and about 9/11. It was just Jesus, we've been talking about that the entire time.
Well, we were 9/11 kids.
We were, and that's wild. Because Izzy's not.
Well, yeah, and
she was born in 99, so she was 2. So she has.
But also, we were talking about this a few days ago. It's people are now becoming adults that were post 9/11.
Yeah.
Born after that.
And they're
sucks.
They're real people.
That sucks.
It's
so
weird.
So COVID's their 9/11.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Because mine.
I think every generation has something like that.
Apparently. Yeah.
I think so. Because our adults are well, I remember when this happened. And it's well, I wasn't born for that.
Right. Yeah, like I don't know if like the Oklahoma like city bombing and like shit like that were like big moments for like people in the past. Well, I mean, they were big moments, but I don't know if they were.
Big Bird dying?
Big Bird. I can't remember when the Challenger exploded. But Big Bird was saved because he was too big.
Yeah, he was. Well, yeah, but it's just... I'm trying to think. We've done so much bullshit content.
Yeah, who fucking knows?
But sometimes I'm just like, what did we talk about?
Yeah, I don't know like the moments.
Sometimes we get done recording, I'm like, I don't even know where we went on that one.
I hope it was good.
I go, that felt good. But who knows? Same with this one. It's like, where the fuck did we go with some of these stories? I called you an old Jew.
You sure did, bud.
It's so funny.
I remember the episode where we talked about our breakup was a good one.
Oh, the trauma train.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were hammered in that episode too.
Yeah, but I think that was a good one.
I like this. I'm trying to pour another shot of tequila with one hand and
do
talk.
a half shot.
Yeah, I'll do a half. But I like early episodes where we got drunk so much more.
Horrible, yeah. We got destroyed.
Well, and also we would
it's because
record.
we had Tuesdays off.
Oh yeah, we did.
Because I had Monday, Tuesday off. You had Tuesday, Wednesday
Yeah,
off.
that was fantastic. And it was just so fun. We would also record 2 in a night. So like the first one would always be normal, and then the second one we're like getting
gone.
Yeah, we're getting drunk
By the end of the second one. Yeah,
I do remember a few times like we would sit down to record and be like, oh, didn't press record.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that one. Yeah,
or halfway through where you're like, I'm too drunk.
that happened more recently though. And it wasn't too drunk; it was too high. Where I was like, let's do another one, and we got like 10 minutes, and I'm like, I cannot do this. I am just not.
I kind of just want to lay down.
Yeah,
and close my eyes. It is insane. Hours and hours of
the
friendship.
first power hour was great.
Wow, all the power hours.
The second one wasn't as good as the first one for me because the first one I threw up like 4 times.
You wanted to throw up?
I wanted to get there. I wanted to get fucked up. The second one I didn't feel anything.
I think we gotta
do the shots.
I think we gotta chug beers.
Oh sure. Start by chugging a beer and then doing drinks. Yeah.
Because like it's tough, and I think like it's like. Okay, chug and then maybe chug. So then, like towards the end, you're like, "Whoa," you know? Because I got really drunk that day,
right?
But we did that early, and then I kept drinking.
Yeah,
because that was the day we filmed "Which Is Dead."
I think was it the day we filmed it, or it was at session 0?
Oh, it was session 0.
Yeah, we had a session 0.
I forgot we did. I forgot we tried to do it, and we were way too drunk.
Yeah, and
we didn't even. And also, we were playing terribly, and we just quit.
Yep.
Like it was. Not
I think Izzy like nothing was working. She's like, this isn't fun
because she kept rolling ones, and you were just like. You're dead.
Yeah, sorry. And she's like, this isn't fun.
Yeah,
and I was like, you're right.
And this is not entertaining.
What are other highlights?
October. We went to Adventureland one year. That was fun. Went to the haunted houses.
So I do have things planned for another Halloween special. The issue is that I get married this October.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for all the like big wedding updates.
Christmas is fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I've loved our Christmas specials.
Christmas specials are so cool. It's just fun to do. I love that we talked about movies a ton, and now we do a Moist Movie of the Month.
I mean, the Fast and Furious series.
Yeah,
great.
One of our most popular videos.
That was 10 movies I'd never seen before.
I mean, I'd seen 5 and 7.
And I'm excited for whenever we do fucking Air Bud.
Yeah, because that's going to... But what's weird is we're going to do Air Bud, so that'll be a separate... And then Moist Movie will be its own thing.
Yeah.
So it's just bonus content that no one will listen to.
Or a lot more people listen to.
Yeah, we have one of the Fast and Furious on YouTube has like 25,000 views.
Doesn't it have a horrible like and dislike?
Yeah, people hated it.
Or maybe they loved the movie and just hate us.
Well, but also, why are you clicking on it? Because it says 2 Moist 2 Monday. You know, it's like...
You're set up to fail.
You know it's going to be bad. If you think this is going to be a real review. If you think we're actually going to critique it. No, we just shit on it.
I think a great moment was when we got our first, like, more like fan of like someone reaching out and being like, I really enjoy that. Shout out to White Noise. You were our number one. Like,
yeah, but a person that like we didn't know. That
reached out and was like, I'm actually listening to this and I'm enjoying it. And then we were like, fuck yeah.
We were like, holy shit.
A person tuned in for this.
And it's also insane how a bunch of people from the Gaming Off the Grid train are starting to jump over.
That makes a lot more sense, though. I'm saying,
White Noise started here and then went to God.
Yeah, like we had some of our friends listened, some of our family kept listening when we asked them not to. Yeah. We got an email from White Noise. We're like, God, holy shit.
We're just like, oh my God.
We got a dude.
We got an email recently. I don't even know who it was from, But in the email header, it said "you up,"
Yeah.
which I loved. And then his thing was like, "Just wanted to let you guys know I'm going through the backlog, enjoying it." And I don't know who it is. We didn't respond, so sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're so excited whenever we get
But
an
also,
email,
I was
we
like,
never respond.
Holy shit!
But also, email us at I'm so
Moist
bad.
meter of the month.
I'm so bad at our email. moistmondaypodcast@gmail.com.
It's the easiest to fucking.
It's our everything.
You know what sucks is I say it so much that like when I'm doing Game Off the Grid and I promote the email, I almost say ours.
Sure.
I did it one time on the 24-hour live stream. Yeah. Like I was like, you can email us at Moist. I meant Retro Off the Grid, and I think White Noise was in the chat, and he's like, I caught you.
What was that?
Yeah, he's like, I knew what you were about to say. But freaking 2 years of podcasting, 2 years of friendship. What's super nice?
2 years of friendship.
2 years of loving life. But what's super nice about starting a podcast is it's weekly scheduled hangouts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the reason we really did this.
Yeah, because life can get in the way, and it's like, oh, you want to hang out, but it's like, oh, but we have to.
Need content. Okay.
we gotta document our friendship and put it on the internet
For strangers.
and talk about our dicks so much.
Because while I'm not excited, I don't listen to this week by week. I'm very excited to listen to this in a few years.
Well, sometimes like when I'm going through and clipping old episodes, I'll just like. I'll be like, oh, I completely forgot about this, and it's enjoyable because I don't remember it.
And it's also a moment of your life.
Yeah, because sometimes it's just like, oh, I just got back from this trip, or I just got back from this, or we just did this thing, or yeah. So then we're telling the stories about it. I'm like, oh, that's awesome because I forgot about the little details of that story.
Because also, I am fully preparing to get dementia when I'm older. Like I have no.
I'm gonna have everything.
Yeah, I have no security in this body. Where like, but like, if I go crazy and. Like the idea of like, because my grandma had Alzheimer's and she forgot herself, and so like this could be a really cool thing to have myself telling my own stories.
Yes, you can hear it, but then also it'd be wild. You're like super old, and then but you're out of it, and then you listen to the podcast, and then you start talking like you did when you're this age.
That's my hope.
You're just like, why are you saying those? Grandpa, you can't say those words anymore. You can't say rejigger anymore. That was the word of the day. But we got a half a shot of tequila to do to celebrate freaking 2 years. Blows my mind.
And we want to thank all you Moist Mutuals out there.
Freaking appreciate and love all of you. Make sure you rate us 5 stars on all the podcast apps. We just hit 20 on Spotify, apparently.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. It's so incredible.
We're
still a 5-star podcast.
We got to do another phone stealing.
Yeah, we got to.
I'll say at least 6 of those 5 stars are from us. Because we would go to a party and then just borrow everyone's phones and give ourselves 5 stars. So we ask you to do the same.
It works. And Jacob's like, we got to do it again. And I was like, yeah, we do.
But we don't get invited
We don't get invited to parties. That was the last party I went to.
And that might be why. So if you hate going out and dealing with people.
No, but that's such a funny bit at a party. You go, hey, can I borrow your phone? And they're like, they usually go, why? And you go, oh, mine's dead or something.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you need to make a call? Sure. And then you just pull up Spotify, Moist Monday Podcast 5 stars, and then you turn their volume down and hit play on an episode, and then you give it back. So then you get plays, and most of the time they don't even notice, and they go, okay, cool, because they just think you sent a text or something. And then they pull out their phone later and a podcast is playing. And they like turn it up and they're like, is that the voice from the guy earlier?
And they're like, think about 9/11.
Why are they talking about stomping shit in the shower? What is this show?
Oh, but that's the Moist Monday podcast.
Yes, we appreciate and love all of you. Happy freaking 2 years. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, bud. I love you.
Love you too.
This has been of all the dumb shit we've done, this is my favorite.
Yeah,
just because it's gone on for so long.
Also,
we've been in 4 bands together. We've started 3 different
video things. Yeah,
maybe more.
Yeah,
we have how many things in the works right now?
Yeah, a lot of things in the hopper
that we're just not good at working on, but we do this.
But we do the pod. Yeah, that's why I said it's the longest consistent creative thing we've ever done together.
Yeah. Cheers,
which
bud.
is awesome. Cheers.
Love
you too.
And cheers to all of you. You guys are what made it possible for us to keep going, because we would have given up if nobody listened. So really, this is your fault.
Nobody listens.
Enough
a
have
decent amount. A shocking amount.
More than should.
Yeah.
And you're the
dozen of listeners.
It's your fault. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye, everybody.
Dry bones, lazy bones, big bones, dance around in your bones.
I would have hated that so much.
Because I'm glad he didn't catch me mid-wipe.
Yeah.
But because when I saw the back of his head, I was just looking at it.
If he started cleaning the stall, I would have just paused and just wait.
But he would have seen that.
I'm not being vulnerable if there's a potential. He just pops open and you're just standing there butt naked though. Just hello. Yeah, I'm gonna get you.